So,
True.
so what happens after high school?
What happens after high school? I go to college. Go to Florida A&M University, FAMU. We're like legit right down the street from Florida State. So yeah, and this is I guess backtracking before I go here. Um, my name before my name before Backpack. I used to go by Living Proof.
Okay.
I have no idea where the name came from. It just kind of happened. So I still I still went by Living Proof whenever I got to college, but this is whenever like my what's the word I'm looking for? This is whenever the style just changed completely. This is like whenever I actually got good. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I was doing. So I get to college first week. This is pretty much this goes into how I got my name also. So my freshman year, I've never been around so many other people that could rhyme, right? So, well, for those that don't know,
Okay.
FAMU, Florida A&M, we're HBCU, Historical Black College and University. So, it's really like 97% Black
What
people
is
that
that?
go there.
Okay, that's like an actual designation thing.
Yeah. So, with
I mean, just
HBCUs,
remember, I'm in
uh,
Canada, so some of this
yeah,
stuff isn't inherent.
yeah. Let me. I'll explain it then. Um, so like I said, the HBCU is a historical Black college and university. They're mainly the colleges that they've been here since like a lot of them have been here since like the late 1800s. So these were the colleges that the Black people went to for higher education because of segregations and other higher education
Okay.
systems, right? So a lot of these schools what am I saying? A lot of these schools, like in the southern region of the southern region of the states, a lot of important people actually graduated from HBCUs. Also, like a lot of them. There's a college in Washington D.C. called Howard. Let me see, like Kamala Harris has graduated from there. Uh, DJ Drama, Diddy. Uh, Let me see, Diddy's graduated from there. Uh, Let me see who else, and then like you have other HBCUs. Then like my school, we had a lot of important people graduate from there also. Um, like let me see, we have Common. He went to school there.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know if you're familiar with the producer Needles. He graduated from there. Uh, if you watch That's So Raven, Raven's mom,
Hmm.
she graduated from there. Uh, Let me see who else, man. Just like a bunch of there's a couple more important people that have graduated from there also. Um,
But
that you might be familiar with.
but
But yeah,
basically,
that's
these are the colleges that
but
black people had to go to prior to
mm-hmm.
segregation. So basically, to this
Yeah,
day, it's
exactly.
where mostly a lot of black people go
Yeah,
still because
yeah,
of life.
exactly. Yep, yep. So I say all that to say, when I was in high school, I'll say it like this: when I was in high school, my graduating class were 500, and nine of us were other. So not just black. Nine of us were minorities out of the 500, right? So whenever I go from high school to college, I've never seen this many people that could rhyme because it's 97% black people. You know what I mean? So I go there, and this is whenever I guess this was like right before people like really just started making beats, like how you kind of knew maybe like five people who made beats, and then like all of a sudden 50 million people make beats now. So we would go to the ciphers. This is the first week of school. Like I've never seen this many people rhyme in a cipher. So I usually carry my laptop with me everywhere I go because I got FL Studio. Cause I started making beats on Fruity Loops. So I started making beats of Fruity Loops probably like 2012. So I usually carry my laptop with me because I'm either in my dorm room, I'm either in the cafeteria, I'm either somewhere. I got my laptop, I'm making beats. So these people they're ciphering with no beats. So I pull my laptop, which has the beats, out of my backpack, played beats,
Say
and
a
the name
fucking word.
stuck. Backpack Beats. So I say all that to say this is whenever I started making beats in college. Still rhyming. Uh, I remember I bought. This is whenever the snowball had came out. The USB mic.
Yo, I had
Yeah,
me one of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
The
Everybody did.
ball,
You know what I
right?
mean? So
Little,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep, exactly. So
$70. You could afford that motherfucker.
exactly. Exactly. So I definitely used some financial aid, went to Best Buy and grabbed one. So I remember I was the in my dorm on my floor. I was the only person that had a mic. So my dorm room became the studio for everybody who was trying to rhyme. So I remember we go to class from 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, however you set your schedule, till about 4 o'clock. Then from 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock till about 5 in the morning, we're making, like, a lot of people on my floor, maybe the floor before, we would come, everybody would be in our dorm making beats, making music. And shout out to my roommate Caleb. He is from I'd never met him until I got to college, and just so happened that he was a DJ. So we just clicked. We clicked just like that on the first day. So he's DJing, I'm making beats, I'm bringing people in, we're rhyming, we're making beats, and that really sharpened my skills and really got me going from there.
Yeah, it's wild to think about it. So like I dropped out of university because like I was in psychology and it felt bleak. Because at the time it was like a 10 years to no job and everyone was saying there's no money in this field and I'm like, oh shit. And so I dropped out. It wasn't the move for me. But I didn't know at the time the incubator nature of the social structure of universities and colleges. Sure. I'm like hearing what you're describing here. It's like that's actually kind of worth some money down the line. Just to have that kind of like fishbowl environment that forces people to like collaborate like that. Like y'all wouldn't have linked up if you weren't in that dorm room. Like that's just the realities of the situation.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, y'all probably got some hella interesting experiences out of running your own little dorm room studios and shit, and just the ethic, the grind. I could just imagine the encouragement. Like you can't slack if 8 other people be down to ride.
Exactly. And then, like, when you're with all of these people, you're either, if they don't tell you, you're going to find out, if you have a whack verse or if you have a whack beat or, so just being in that circle just helps you sharpen your sword so much because everybody's out here sparring. So if you, need help with a rhyme or, it's just Wu-Tang, but just with 50 people, you know what I mean? So it was just sharpening the sword. So
that's wild. You're doing a lot of performing and stuff over that period too.
Freshman year, probably not. Because we were
That's
really
all.
just focused
That's
on
just
going.
all freshman year. There's still the rest.
This
of
is
it.
all freshman year.
Say word.
Yeah, this is all freshman year.